Hey guys, I'm Dimension Jumper. Today I'll be doing my top 5 Pokemon that could get a Mega Evolution for Pokemon Z-A. Now, as of recording this video, the Pokemon channel, the Pokemon YouTube channel, has recently released their Pokemon Presents video, and in the video they just announced some stuff like I think for Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Sleep, and Pokemon Cafe, I believe, as well. And for the last bit of the presentation, they announced Pokemon Legends Z-A, and yeah, this place is going to be taking place in Carlos, and which is my favorite region and possibly my favorite generation as a whole, because I do enjoy the lore that this generation brought in, and as well as I think a lot of people who've played the games know, Generation 6 brought in Mega Evolution. Now, for this video, I'll be going over some of the Pokemon that I feel like should get one, and I'm not going to be bringing in any of the ones that already have one, like Lucario, Abomasnow, the Kanto starters, those kinds of Pokemon. I'll be talking about Pokemon that I feel like should get one, whether there's been a missed opportunity or feel like they should have one or something like that. So yeah. So for number one are the starters. Now, like with Legends Arceus, where we've got the Hisuian versions of Samurott, Decidueye, and Typhlosion, the starters in this new Legends game could have their own Mega Evolution form, and this could be any combination of the starters, because I have a feeling it could go either two ways. That the game keeps with the original starters from Generation 6, or the other thing, which is more likely, a new bunch of starters, like the bunch of starters, like one from, let's say, one from Sinnoh, one from Alola, one from Galar, or whatever, and it could be of any wide of Pokemon, and they could all get their own Mega Evolution form, and that'd be something quite cool to see, because Mega Evolution is a really iconic feature in the Pokemon series as a whole, because it's a whole new way of battling. And yes, you do have the other stuff like Gigantamax, Z moves, and Terrestrialization, but with Mega Evolution, that's more iconic, and I think with the starters, it will be probably something cool to see happen, depending on which starters we get to see. For number 4 is Goodra. Now, Goodra is one of the few pseudo-legendaries that doesn't have a Mega Evolution form. The other two, also I believe, is Komodo, Dragonite, and Hydreigon, and I think also the one in Scarlet and Violet. The Scarlet and Violet and the ones in from Generation 7 onwards make sense, and because Mega Evolution isn't really a thing in those regions, and they all have their own unique stuff. But I feel like with Goodra, I think should make sense, because Goodra is the pseudo-legendary of Carlos, and if we exclude Hydreigon and Dragonite, I feel like every other pseudo-legendary has had a Mega Evolution form. And I feel like with Goodra, it's sort of a missed opportunity, because it could, if it did get a Mega Evolution form, it could gain the poison typing, because it's got like these sort of like gooey substance on bits of its body, and if it got one, it could gain the poison typing, and it could have like more. It could have like more goo coming out of different bits of its body, like it's like antenna things on the top of its head, or its tail, or something like that. And it would be really cool to see, just seeing this like poison dragon. And I know there's already a poison dragon in the game in X and Y, but I feel like with Goodra it would make a lot more sense. So yeah. For number 3 is Mean I think I'm saying that right. And this could go this could be something quite interesting because, like, to me personally, it looks like a psychic type as well as a fighting type. It's one of those Pokemon that's like, if it has one typing, it looks like it should get a secondary typing. Similar to Luxray in the sense that I feel like Luxray should have had a dark typing when it evolved from like either a Shinx into a Luxio or a Luxio into a Luxray. That's how I said. And I think Mean Shao should have probably had the psychic typing when it evolved, maybe, because it looks somewhat like a psychic type. But if it did get a Mega Evolution form, it could, again, like with Goodra, could get the psychic typing, and yeah, and then it will cover its dark type weak. No, because it's a fighting. Yeah, I forgot. It's a fighting type, so it's already got. It's good against psychic types. No, dark types. Sorry. But with it being a psychic type, it could have, it could be like levitating like a boulder or something. I'm not 100% sure, but like, I think with Mean Shout, it could go with in any which direction if it does get one. So yeah. For number 2 is Frostlass. Now with Frostlass, I think it should go. It should be good to go to get one. Kind of like how both Gardevoir and Gallade got one in Oras, where both forms got one, and yeah, and I feel like Frostlass should also get one because it's like it's an evolution of a particular Pokemon, that being Snorunt, but it's is a female Snorunt that you have to evolve, and I think it'll be interesting to see it have a Mega Evolution form, and it could be slightly different from Mega Glalie, where with Mega Glalie it's got like jagged points all over its body. With Frostlass's Mega form, it could be more ghost-like, so it could have like those hand ice ribbon things like on its head. I'm not 100% sure what those things are. It could be more ghost, like it could be like wrapped around its body or something, or they could be intertwined with each other maybe, and yeah, maybe it could have like a combination of both its more of a combination of both its ice and psychic type. No, it's not psychic type, ghost type. So maybe something like that, and maybe like the ice could be more jagged, a bit like Mega Glalie or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but Mega Frostlass would be an interesting one to see. And for number 1 is Luxray. Now Luxray is my favourite Pokemon of all time. I will always love Luxray, and I think a Mega form could help it out. I mean, like, obviously Luxray is a strong Pokemon. I feel like if it got one, it could have the Dark typing. Again, like with Mean Shao having the Psychic type and Goodra having the Poison type, and it could be so cool because like with Frostlass, if it did get one, it could be a combination of like both the types. Like with Mega Luxray, if it does get the Dark typing, it could, the Dark type could complement its Electric type. So something like that, or the main, like let's say for the main, it could get like a much more larger main. Like the main could go like more longer or something, and or the tail could grow large, and it could have like electricity coming off it to signify its electric typing or something like that. But again, it's like there's so many possibilities to see that we could see something like a Mega Luxray. So yeah. So that's been my top 5 Pokemon that could get a Mega form. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.